Hello everyone, I am your favorite English teacher and I hope you are all doing fantastically today. I am delighted to be here with you and to bring you an incredibly important topic for us to explore together during today's class. When I say this is incredibly important, I'm not exaggerating. The issue we will present you below affects us, all other living beings on the planet, and the planet itself too. Let's talk about the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs for short. So now, you may be wondering, what are these SDGs? Well, they are a collection of 17 priority objectives adopted by the United Nations organization and the countries that form it. The deadline to meet them is the year 2030. And now you may be wondering, why that date? Well, that has to do with the particularly difficult conditions in which we find ourselves at this moment as a society. These conditions are what we seek to transform, to generate sustainable development of our world. These objectives cover vital issues that demand urgent solutions, ranging from social and economic development, poverty, hunger, health, education, climate change, gender equality, water, sanitation, energy, environment, and social justice. Next, I will briefly tell you what these 17 Sustainable Development Goals are. The first one is no poverty. The number 2 is zero hunger. 3. Health and well-being. 4. Quality education. 5. Gender equality. 6. Clean water and sanitation. 7. Affordable and clean energy. 8. Decent work and economic growth. 9. Industry innovation and infrastructure. 10. Reduced inequalities. 11. Sustainable cities and communities. 12. Responsible consumption and production. 13. Climate action. 14. Life below water. 15. Life on land. 16. Peace, justice, and strong institutions. And 17. Partnerships for the goals. Okay, to achieve these goals, we all have to do our part. Governments, companies, and also society. But what can we do about it? Well, we can lead a more sustainable life at school, work, and home. How do we do it? Well, we can improve our consumption habits, for example. We also can save energy or take care of flora and fauna. And if you still don't know where to start helping, the United Nations has created a very simple guide called Save the World Lazy's Guide. Some instructions that perhaps some of you already do, which are: turn off the lights when they are not needed, disconnect the electric appliances when they are not in use, take short showers, recycle all the materials we can, donate unused things, and use bottles that we can reuse. These are simple measures that will allow us to save electricity, water, and reduce pollution. But there are many more in the guide. Now, you may wonder why we talk about this in an English class? And that's a great question. Language is a powerful tool. This is how we share ideas, how we connect with others, and how we understand the world. By learning about SDGs in English, we not only improve our language skills, we are also becoming more and better informed global citizens, and thus we will be able to participate in the great challenge of transforming and saving our only home, our only planet. Now, it's time to explore the SDGs and improve your English skills at the same time. Alright everyone, it's time to practice your listening skills. We're going to dive deeper into one of the SDGs we've been discussing. This is SDG number 4, which is quality education. Now, I'm going to play a short video that will give us a closer look at what quality education really means, why it's so important, and what we can do to help achieve this goal. Now, remember, this isn't just about watching and forgetting. After the video, we're going to have a little quiz to test your understanding and memory. So, I want you to listen carefully, take some notes, and keep your mind active. Ready? Let's explore the world of quality education together. And remember, every bit of knowledge we gain is a step towards a better and more sustainable world. So, let's learn together.
Smile and learn.
Hello, friends. Today we're going to talk about a very important topic: quality education. It's the fourth of the Sustainable Development Goals. So let's get to it. Education is the process that gives people access to knowledge. This is what allows us to better understand our community's values and culture, build social skills, and get necessary training to perform different jobs when we're adults. All these things make quality education extremely important for a fulfilling and independent life. That's why it's a basic right for children, adolescents, and adults all over the world. This is also why it's the fourth Sustainable Development Goal to ensure that this right is respected and that children, adolescents, and adults have access to the education system. According to data from the United Nations, more than 260 million children in the world are still not attending school. Or rather, they cannot go to school. You heard right. There are more than 260 million children around the world who do not or cannot go to school. Isn't that unbelievable? Sometimes this happens when children live far away from their schools and have to travel very long distances every day to go to school. Can you imagine walking 3 hours to school and then 3 hours back? This is what happens to many children living in developing countries. Poverty is also a factor that limits access to education. Many children have to start working when they're still very young in order to help their families economically. And this situation causes them to leave school before they finish their studies. Another reason that prevents access to the educational system is the armed conflict or war situations that are occurring in some countries around the world. Did you know that there are some places in the world where young and teenage girls do not have the same opportunities to go to school as boys? This causes them to have a lower education level and fewer possibilities to get skilled jobs when they're adults. Education needs to be available to the youngest children all the way to adults. According to UNESCO, 16% of adults in the world are illiterate, which means they don't know how to read or write. The United Nations goal is to ensure inclusive, equitable, and good quality education around the world. Inclusive education allows all people to have access to it, without discrimination of any kind based on disability, gender, or place of origin, for example. All people should have equal opportunities. And to do this, there need to be enough schools and teachers so that all boys and girls can complete free and high education at both the primary and secondary levels. Providing quality education that is accessible to all requires an effort from local, national, and international authorities, as well as from all of us as a global community. How do you think you could do your part in helping to achieve accessible education for all?
We've learned so much in just one video. Did you know there are many more videos? Imagine how much you could learn. Subscribe to the Smile and Learn educational channel to learn and have fun at the same time.
Alright, this is the little quiz I told you before. Let's start it. First, education is the process that gives the people access to the Philosopher's Stone, the Flying Spaghetti Monster, or knowledge. What do you think? Yes, I think it's maybe knowledge. Let's check it out. Right, we did it well. Next one. Knowledge allows us to better understand our community's values and culture, builds social skills, and get necessary training to perform different jobs. What do you think? Could be this true or false? Right, I think it's true. Excellent. Let's check the next one. Quality education is extremely important for a fulfilling and independent life or a horrible and depressing life. Yeah, this is an easy one. Everybody knows what the answer is. Excellent. Let's check the next one. The benefits of receiving a quality education are the reasons why it has become a basic right for ghosts, gods, and other magical beings around the world, or maybe dogs, cats, and other pets. Maybe children, adolescents, and adults. What do you think? Yes, I agree. Children, adolescents, and adults. And we're okay. Next one. One of the main reasons why more than 260 million children around the world cannot go to school is because they wake up too late and fail to arrive on time. What do you think, folks? Is this false or maybe true? What do you think? False? I think it too. Let's check. Alright, we got it. And we are the best. Alright, everyone. It's time to switch gears a bit. We're moving from listening to reading. But don't worry, We're still on our journey exploring the Sustainable Development Goals. I've got an interactive board here with all 17 SDGs. Each one is a world of its own, with its own challenges, targets, and solutions. And today, you get to be the explorers. Here's how it works. I want each of you to pick a few goals that you are curious about. It could be something you're passionate about, or maybe something you don't know much about yet, but you want to know better. Once you have made your choices, we'll dive in and read about them together. Remember, this isn't just about reading words on a page. It's about understanding these goals, why they matter, and what we can do to help achieve them. So, let's get those reading glasses on and start exploring. Ready? Let's dive in. Alright, let's read a little bit now. Come on, pick one of the 17 goals we have here in this interactive panel. I'll start. Let's see, what about this one? Quality education. Let's see. It says, let's read together. Ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. Interesting. Let's go home. Now, let's pick another one. Yeah, this one is good. Reduced inequalities. Let's see. Now, let's read together again. Reduce income inequality within and among countries. Interesting. I think it could help. Let's pick another one. What about industry, innovation, and infrastructure? Let's see what it says. Let's read together again. Build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation. Good. Okay, let's see. What about climate action? It's so trendy, this topic nowadays. Let's see. Let's read together again. Take urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts. I could not agree more. Okay, let's check. What about this one? Gender equality. Let's read together, guys. Achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. Okay, I agree with this one too. We need a lot of empowerment these days. What about clean water and sanitation? Let's read again together. Ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all. Yeah, that's a good one and desirable objective to fulfill. Everybody needs water, right? Talking about water, let's see. What is this life below water about? Let's read out loud together again. Conserve and sustainably use the oceans, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development. Yes, I have heard that these days islands of garbage are filling the seas. We need to do something urgently. Let's check. What about life on land? Now let's read together. Protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems. Sustainably manage forest, combat desertification, and hold and reverse land degradation and halt biodiversity loss. Yes, all of this is important. Have you heard about the desert with a lot of garbage resulting from the fast fashion market? You have to check it out. You will be horrified now after you read the note. It's like the islands of plastic in the main currents in the seas. But let's check another one. We have checked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 4 more. Or 3 or 4 more. Let's check. What about, I think that this looks important. Responsible consumption and production. Let's read together. Ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns. Yes, this is a main cause to produce a lot of garbage. We need to be more responsible in these aspects. Okay, let's check another. What about zero hunger? Yeah, I think it's very important. Let's read it together again. End hunger, achieve food security and improved nutrition, and promote sustainable agriculture. Yeah, that's a good idea. Everybody needs food, right? The same case as water. Okay, we have reviewed almost every goal. Let's check this one. Peace, justice, and strong institutions as the last one. Okay, let's read together. Promote peaceful and inclusive societies for sustainable development. Provide access to justice for all, and build effective, accountable, and inclusive institutions to all levels. Well, this is a good one to finish with the activity. I'm sure we all need peace, justice, and strong institutions that could give us this peace and justice, like a strong state. Okay. Alright, everyone, it's time to test our minds once again. We're going to play a game called the Clue Challenge. This is a fun way to test your English grammar skills and knowledge about the topic. Here's how it works. I'll give you a series of clues up to a maximum of 5, and your job is to guess the word related to the SDGs I'll be talking about. The clues are about the meanings of the words, and remember, the fewer clues you need, the better mind you have. This isn't just about guessing words, it's about understanding these words, their meanings, and how they relate to the SDGs. So, let's crack the clues. Okay, guys, this is the final grammar challenge. Identify the concept. This is the first clue. Refers to the ability to be maintained at a certain rate or level. Let's see what does the clue number 2 says. Implies the avoidance of the depletion of natural resources in order to maintain an ecological balance. What could it be, the word? Let's have the next clue. Support a process continuously over time without depleting natural or physical resources. I think I know the answer, but what about you? Let's see the next clue. It is often divided into 3 central concepts that require balancing, which are economic growth, environmental protection, and social inclusion. Well, I got it, but what about you guys? We better see the next clue. The ability to meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own. Okay, let's solve this mystery. And it's sustainability. Excellent. Let's check the next word of the challenge. Concept 2. Clue 1. Includes the introduction of new methods, ideas, products, or services. This is a difficult one. We better check clue number 2. Involves transforming creative concepts into tangible outcomes that improve efficiency, effectiveness, or address unmet needs. What could it be? Let's check clue number 3. It says, it encompasses novel approaches to problem solving, processes, organizational practices, or business models. Let's see. What about clue number 4? Involves challenging the status quo, thinking outside the box, and taking calculated risks to drive progress and achieve breakthrough outcomes. Interesting. Let's see what says clue number 5. Refers to the introduction of new or significantly improved products, services, processes, methods, or practices. Do you get it? Let's see how well you did it. Innovation. Excellent. Let's check the concept number 3. Clue 1. refers to the quality of being just, righteous, equitableness, or moral rightness. Let's see. Next clue. Implies fairness in the way people are dealt with. I think I know the answer, but let's check clue number 3. Refers to the administration of law, especially the establishment or determination of rights according to the rules of law or equality. Interesting. Let's check clue number 4. It's the concept that individuals are to be treated in a manner that is equitable and fair. You got it now? Not yet? Okay, don't worry. We have a last clue. Refers to fair and equitable treatment of all individuals, the rule of law, and the establishment of peaceful, inclusive societies and strong institutions. Now you know it. Now I know you know it. Let's check it out. Justice is the word. The blinded lady with the artifact. I don't know right now the word. I mean the name. Let's check the concept number 4. Clue 1. Can be thought of as the transmission of the values and accumulated knowledge of a society. It seems familiar. Let's check clue number 2. It's designed to guide individuals in learning a culture, molding their behavior in the ways of adulthood, and directing them toward their eventual role in society. Let's see. Clue number 3. Enables poverty alleviation, improves health and well-being, promotes gender equality, reduces inequalities, and achieves environmental sustainability. What do you think? You have it? Or maybe you want to know the clue number 4. It is also crucial to fostering tolerance between people and contributes to more peaceful societies. What could it be? Let's check the last clue. Providing or receiving systematic instruction to equip individuals with the knowledge, skills, values, and attitudes necessary to contribute to sustainable development. Now you got it? Let's check. Excellent, it's education. And finally, our last word. Clue number 1 refers to the state of being an ally. I will need another clue. It can also refer to an association of 2 or more people. What concept would it be? Could it be? Let's check. Clue number 3. In a business context, is a formal arrangement by 2 or more parties to manage and operate a business and share its profits. Maybe it's a business concept. Who knows? Let's check clue number 4. It can be any endeavor undertaken jointly by multiple parties. The parties may be governments, non-profits, enterprises, businesses, or private individuals. This is a difficult one, right? Let's see, what does it says? Our clue number 5 refers to the collaboration between various collaborators to work together towards achieving the sustainable development goals. I think I know it, but do you? Let's check it out. Partnership. Alright. And that was our last concept for this final grammar challenge. Well, we have dived into the heart of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or as we have come to know them, the SDGs. These aren't just lofty ideals, but they are our shared roadmap for a better and more sustainable future for all. We have seen how these goals are not just about the environment, but they are also about ending poverty, fighting inequality, and tackling urgent issues like climate change, for example. Remember, these goals are interconnected and they are all about balance. It's like a giant jigsaw puzzle and every piece counts. And let's not forget the role we play in this. Each one of us has a part to play, no matter how small. Remember the English proverb, every little helps. Well, it's never been more true than now. So, let's continue to use our English skills, not just to chat or watch movies, but to make a difference. Let's talk about the SDGs. Let's spread the word. Let's take action. Because every voice matters and every action counts. And hey, remember, this isn't just a one-off lesson. We have created a digital educational resource that you can come back to anytime. You want to brush up your English and your knowledge about SDGs. So, keep exploring, keep learning, and let's work together to create the future we want. Because the future is in our hands. Thank you and see you in the next English adventure. Bye bye.